Child, I might need to reevaluate when I call Tokyo Toni my spirit animal. Because at this point, them spirit animals is giving demons.
Let's talk about it.
Bitch, I'm a prize, a fucking vibe, a natural high. Put the fucking tools in the air when I arrive. Don't act surprised, be down to ride. When you see me come alive. Put the fucking tools in the air when I arrive. Oh my God, is that her? There she go.
I want people to have fun. Let's kick back. Let's get into a little tea. Let's not get too crazy, but let's enjoy the sip.
But let's get to the chi-chi, the kiki, the internet bull.
If you want to see extended videos, exclusive content, including story times and more, subscribe to my Patreon. If you want to stay engaged and keep up with my commentary, follow me on Twitter. And if you would like to book a personal reading, you can go to my website, thealigningsouls.com, to schedule you a personal reading today.
When I seen Lexi, you know, I decided to.
When I seen Lexi, her New York accent is so thick.
That Andrea's husband was cheating and was in the couch with another young lady.
He probably is. Ain't no wife and husband at no 22. She a baby mama with a ring.
How did you meet?
Okay, so we met. Listen, we met in the house, but at the end of the day,
which house?
Your house.
Absolutely. If you shut the up, you'll get the story.
Course.
Oh, my cabaret house.
Yeah,
Got
yes.
it. Go ahead.
But my thing
She's trying to.
was like,
You're awesome.
Good for that. Good for that. All she did was a 2-piece and all that happened. Damn, Anna, you walking away with all that?
I'm pissed off now. Now I'm mad.
Well, how have you?
Because you got that swoop. Because you got that swoop. Biggie, your turn.
I'm sure I'm walking here.
Did somebody wait? Hold on. Did somebody shit on the floor? Y'all right. I do notice everything. Hold on. Let me move the captions out the way so y'all can notice it too.
That bitch owes me some.
Who shit on the floor? Natalie talking about some new pop her shit. Girl, did she take it? Who shit on the floor?
Yo, come on, the girls are calling, Contessa. Everybody is good.
Contessa look like a Las Vegas hooker.
Angel graduated 4.2. Adore graduated 3.9.
Not one twin dumber than the other. Look, I graduated with a 1.5.
Where were you? Who were you even talking to?
Everybody that was not you, apparently.
Oh, absolutely not. Girl, you better smack the gay out of him.
I think you counted out. Okay.
Oh, damn.
What do you do?
I'm a software engineer, but that's not important.
No, I love computers.
But can we stop playing? Ashley ain't dating no. Let's cut it out. Can we go find her an Asher, a Jacob? Go find her a cow.
The way that Rob went for Bob the Drag Queen, I think is only
Drag
a matter
Queen, bro. The Drag Queen. You is the Drag Queen.
Why did she keep pronouncing Bob's name that way?
Well,
he absolutely has influence as well. I'm gonna have to deal with him.
You know, I paid the $7.99.
Aubrey.
Yeah. They told me.
What I'm going to leave with all of you is that we are all born different, and our personality.
And the rest is drag, girl. The rest is drag.
Noelle, you want to be my sister so bad. Stop it, girl.
Not her earlier.
You love her.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm on.
Oh,
her.
What about her?
She can go home. I'm tired of white twinks.
So I knew it was going to be a challenge that I needed.
Oh, we got a thick one.
Noelle, stop it.
To play.
You want to be my twin so bad.
Listen, I might have $3 more.
I've actually never even worn.
You taking notes?
Are we doing this?
No. He was talking to you.
Wearing if we're going to be featured in each other. So bring an extra shake and go to throw on so we can get diversity. There's something you don't got to glue down too much.
Aubrey.
That's
I know how to wear a wig.
You was the one just looking at wigs. They talk about you, girl.
You just telling all my tea to these people. Patreon exclusive.
She bald headed, y'all. You want me to turn the camera on?
Go ahead.
True.
I've actually.
Oh, Tokyo, if you don't move, girl. What's going on, y'all? It's Santana, aka Cha. Y'all know the rest. What's going on? We back for Let's Talk About It, girl, because we got to talk about it. What is Tokyo Toni on the internet talking about? I feel like that's the question that everybody asks every day. I feel like at this point, that's probably like the most Googleable search result ever. Like, you go on TikTok, literally, Tokyo is talking about everything, every single goddamn day. What is the talk today? Okay, because right now it's given the talk needs meds. Okay, the talk needs a psych ward. Or is it given the talk is truthful? The talk is on to something. Either way, baby, we about to get into it, okay? Because one thing is for sure, Tokyo gonna make it entertaining. So go ahead and like this video before we dive deeper.
Yes, I am the leader of the new school. Bringing content and a whole lot of new bros. Giving the gas to the shit to the people. This body, this song just free through out. No, I don't want a kiki hoe. This shit right here on repeat, yo. Not here, one of y'all gonna see me though. In charge of the girl, that's Chi hoe. I'm the motherfucking queen of the shit. Who you know, running up the green till it's lit. Throwing ass when the digits turn on my head. If a bitch talk shit, then it shout to the lips, bitch. All my bitches say ignorant. All my bitches say hella bit. All my bitches say in the club, fellas, you can't handle it. All my bitches say ignorant. All my bitches say hella bit. All my bitches say in the club.
Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. It says Tokyo Toni goes in on the Grammys, calls Glorilla a clout chaser, speaks on Beyonce, and says Kendrick Lamar is keeping Black people separated through color as she wrestled the idea of watching a program. But I'm going to turn it on just a little bit. Girl, sound about Tokyo. Sound about Tokyo.
The moment Beyonce say, "Thank you, Jesus," listen, and go into that like that, I back up. I be like, okay. He must have came in and touched on her big ass forehead. He's the king. He's my father. He died for my sin. She ain't gonna say no shit to you, goofy bitch, and got y'all motherfuckers running around and your daughters, y'all praise this big goofy bitch gorilla for real, because ain't shit glowing about you.
Tokyo, ooh, Tokyo, you cannot be saying that. You cannot be saying that about the people. Or maybe she can. Maybe she can. Okay, because if it was Erica Mena, but Tokyo Toni Black. So can she say it? Can she? I don't know. Because y'all be real mad. I don't know. But maybe because she Black, she get a pass. I don't know. But I mean, is she the only person to say something like that? Because I mean, I think a lot of us, when we heard Glorilla, we was like, Gorilla. Why would somebody name their rap name after that? Okay, so blame Glorilla. Blame her. Okay, or blame her mother, Principal Hightower. Okay, listen. Easy mistake.
1, 2 feet tall, a half a pound soaking wet, looking like a 10-year-old boy, jumping up and down like an ignorant ass bitch like that. Clout chasing hoes. They gotta do it. She not gonna do that for you. You a bitch. The moment Beyonce say, "Thank you, Jesus," listen, and go into that like that, I back up. I be like, okay.
And I'm replaying it one more time. For the people in the back that might be new to this channel, hello, how are you? I repeat shit over here, okay? If you want to hear how it sounded the first time, baby, then go over there. If you waiting on my commentary, then just do that. Wait, okay? I'm repeating it multiple times because sometimes, a lot of times, when I repeat the clips, it means that there's something within the clip that I'm about to talk about, and I want to make sure you heard it correctly. Okay?
Must have came in and touched on her big ass forehead. He's the king. He's my father. He died for my sin. She ain't gonna say no shit to you, goofy bitch, and got y'all motherfuckers running around and your daughters, y'all praise this big goofy bitch gorilla for real, because ain't shit glowing about you, little one. 2 feet tall, a half a pound soaking wet, looking like a 10-year-old boy, jumping up and down like an ignorant ass bitch like that. Clout chasing hoes. They gotta do it. She not gonna do that for you. You a bitch. The moment Beyonce,
I don't even know what to address first. Let me see what she about to get into next.
You a dumb bitch. You a dumb bitch.
What was the purpose of that second slide, neighborhood talk?
Beyonce.
Beyonce!
You are such a demon, bitch.
Wow.
This bitch wicked. Mo.
Witch of the East?
Her concerts, this bitch is flying over top of motherfuckers like an angel. I cannot look at that grimy shit, but I'm going to turn it on a little bit. 2 seconds, I already say my prayers before I look at that shit. This morning, I knew I was going to look at it, and I was just tussling with it like, no, because I got to walk in. Sometimes somebody got to be the motherfucker one to say, you know what? Uh-huh. Y'all wait right here. I'll be right back. That's me.
Okay.
Y'all not carrying these kids to hell, bitch. I'm not letting y'all bitch do it. Now, if the kids go to hell because of your ass mama, that's
cool. Not the kids going to hell. Well, listen, I guess if the parents going, your kids going too, right? Listen, you want to be without your kids? Okay, so you can go to hell and so can your kids. Y'all can be together. It's a family affair, girl. Johnson family vacation in hell.
Stop being dumb. Beyonce.
Y'all know what clip I'm talking about? Beyonce. Wait, let me see if I can find it because that's on. Every time she say Beyonce name, that's on my mind. Hold on. Beyonce shot meme. Hold on. Where's that? Where's that? Where's that? Where's that? No. No. I'm not going to care no more if y'all don't hurry up and show me. No. No. Let me try it. Beyonce gun. Girl. Where is the meme? I be seeing it posted. So now they don't know what I'm talking about. So now I don't know what I'm talking about. Beyonce shot. Child, now it's about to flag the algorithm. They're gonna think I'm trying to kill Beyonce. Girl. So don't nobody know what I'm talking about. Don't nobody know what I'm talking about. Where's it at? Hold on, let me pause this because we're gonna find this meme. Bitch, I found it. Thank God the TikTok. I found it, girl. I found it. Beyonce!
Beyonce!
Whoa! Whoa! Take that down! Take that down! Take that down! Take that. Government agent that's probably watching this. That was not me. Y'all saw I was on TikTok.com. That was not me. Leave my YouTube alone. Leave my channel alone. Okay, do not demonetize my shit or try to take it down. That was not me. Okay, that was this account. Let me zoom in so y'all can get the correct information. YK.YUEL.edits. That was not me. I didn't make that. No, that's not the clip I was looking for. Let me find the original clip. Girl, not that either. That's gonna get my channel taken down too. Y'all know Beyonce don't play. Park, we're gonna snatch my shit down with the quickness. Even at 2 seconds. Child.
Beyonce! Beyonce!
Who am I kidding? Parkwood ready to snatch it down anyways because of that clip. Listen, don't blame me. Blame Tokyo because that's the energy giving Tokyo. Look, this is Tokyo Toni right now. Look at her.
Beyonce!
Again. We still waiting on Act 3. That's all I'm gonna say. We waiting on Act 3. I'm just saying, girl. Okay, I'm just saying, girl. Miss Thang, Miss Mamas, Miss Beehive. Okay, Miss Queen Honey, girl. But let's go ahead and get back into this post, Tokyo. What else was you telling the girls?
Hey. Stop being dumb.
Oh, me?
All of them with it. The ones ain't with it is praising Jesus. Stop being dumb.
Who's she talking to?
The ones ain't. Only best Grammy was Shakira.
What?
The rest of they shit was.
Excuse me. Tokyo. Tokyo. And maybe I need to come down there to the Tokyo Toni Enterprise to ask you this in person. Because I know you're going to be there. What the hell else you doing? I'm sorry. I think that got closed in and that she opened up a car wash. Child, Tokyo, the entrepreneur at this point. How are we supposed to hate Beyonce but love Shakira? What happened to Hips Don't Lie? Wasn't they supposed to be interchangeably the same person in that video? So what's going on? We praising Shakira but taking that Beyonce? Girl, what in the Milli Vanilli?
It's Bama. Kendrick Lamar, don't sit the fuck down. Ooh. You keeping black people separated through color. What they pay you to keep doing this don't have shit? You look foolish as fuck. Y'all love this brand new. Y'all love it.
I was about to drag, but then I got it. We're gonna get into it.
That's crazy. Don't do shit for nobody about it. Y'all love this. It's dry and boring. Beyonce, like she didn't know. Nobody talks about Jesus. They all the tears and the new alligator bites. Are you serious? Never heal. Swamp Princess. That sound like the only best Grammy was Shakira. Sound like what the slave master used to do to the slave children called alligator bait. And you said God got it from the statue that it gave no money.
Now wait a minute. Let's fact check that. Alligator bait, slaves. It isn't really a question of whether African-American babies were used as alligator bait, but the question is how frequent was the practice. You learn something new every day. You learn something new every day. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. It's America. Clock that.
Hey. Only best Grammy was like what the slave master used to do to the slave children called alligator bait. And you said God got it from the statue that it gave no money. And you did it with your heart and your soul. Like what the...
Because there's two ways I could approach this. I could drag or I could come from a more spiritual, more realistic place. Like it's giving Aubrey versus Chi-Chi. Like, let me go through the comments first. She on dope. She on dope a dog food. See, this is exactly why Dreamy did not want you on that live. She's one elder I'll disrespect real bad. She has to be draining to be around. She's so negative about everything. Lord, I know Black China cringes every time she see her mama done made a post. When that crack hits you right before bed, the Tokyo Lotto. I'll be so embarrassed having a mother. Angela, come get your mama. The nerve of her to call anyone a clout chaser. She always running them smokers. The fact that it's Black History Month and it be your own people is crazy. That's why I'm gonna stop it. And also, too, there's very much a difference between Instagram and TikTok. And TikTok always tells you. Always. Like, it's so many goddamn videos about people like, oh, the comment section on TikTok versus the comment section on Instagram. And I hate to like relate it to IQ level. I would just say maybe it's like level of awareness or level of freedom mentally, if that makes sense. Like, not that people are dumb. I would just say you have awakened versus unawakened souls, right? Now, here's the thing. Because much like Jaguar Wright, much like Orlando Brown, much like, Chow. Ooh. Let me see if I could. Oh, no, excuse me. That took me completely the fuck out, okay? Much like Orlando Brown, much like Jaguar Wright, okay, much like Who else? Azalea Banks. You know, there's a lot of chaos. Okay. There's a lot of chaos. There might be a lot of violence. There's a lot of just within what it is that they're saying. But somewhere deep in there is the truth. Okay. A broken clock is right twice a day. And the same thing goes for these people that I mentioned. Jaguar Wright, Tokyo Toni, Orlando Brown. Like, same thing. They say a lot of bullshit. Okay, and you got to get through a lot of paranoia and a lot of dramatics and a lot of the theatrics, but somewhere in there is the truth. Okay, now when it comes to Tokyo Toni, a lot of the time what she be saying don't really be that far off, depending on who you are, how awakened you are. Again, I don't want to say that it's a matter of whether you're smart or dumb. I think it's just more so a matter of what you choose to see, what reality you live in, what perspective you're going through. You know what I'm saying? Like what energies you align yourself with, because there's a lot of people that's still caught up in the matrix. Clearly, we could go back to the comments again. Right? And it's not to say that, okay, you're supposed to take everything that Tokyo was saying as gospel. And that's what I'm explaining now. There's truth within there, but you also have to consider the source, right? When you're dealing with somebody like Jaguar or Orlando or Tokyo, you know that they're quote unquote crazy. Tokyo is already deemed problematic. And 9 times out of 10, when she's going off on celebrities, it does come from a good place. A lot of people might feel like she's hating, but then like when you really follow and then you go deeper into it, you realize like, oh, she's really more so mad at the fact that they're not giving back. Like y'all all sit and complain, oh my God, black this and black this, and Nelly doing this. And like, look at how mad y'all at Nelly. Everybody under the comments on the Janelle video, oh my God, yes, but was she wrong? Yes, she say it, queen, and all that performative shit, right? And Tokyo Toni gets mad at the real shit, but then she also puts actions behind her words. Like she'll curse these celebrities out, but the same thing that she's asking of them, she'll go and do herself. Like literally on TikTok, you'll constantly see her giving back to the homeless, going and doing food drives, you know, like trying to get other celebrities to get involved. Like, hey, like, you know, like she's even mentioned times where celebrities have come to her offering money and she's like, yo, don't give me no money. Just show up and let me use your service. You know what I mean? Like instead of sending me money, how about you donate to this great cause, this charity, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So she actually shows up and does what a lot of people just sit and complain about. But she's still human at the end of the day. And so her human side does get annoyed with a lot of these celebrities. And so she can let that passion and that rage take over her, and the message can get confusing or it may not translate how it should. But it doesn't mean that it's a lie, and it doesn't mean that she's wrong. Because we can go through everything that she literally just said, right? So she started off talking about Beyonce.
The moment Beyonce say, thank you, Jesus. Listen. And go into that like that, I back up. I go, okay. Okay. He must have came in and touched on her big ass forehead. Mm-hmm. He's the king. He's my father. He died for my sin. She ain't gonna say no shit to you, goofy bitch, and got y'all motherfuckers.
And let me pause right there before she go to the next thing. It's not the first time that somebody has called out celebrities or acknowledged, or rather recognize that a lot of celebrities, they don't necessarily say, oh, I love Jesus. They say God. And God can really be subjective, right? Because it depends on what you believe in. But it could be people that are like not necessarily praising whoever you're praising, if that makes sense. So it's like, just because you hear somebody say, oh, I love God, doesn't necessarily mean that everybody's looking at the same person. It's like, okay, well, who is your God, right? Because you are part of the Illuminati. You're a part of all this devil shit. Like, you're not going to sit and tell me that the same person that I didn't mean to say Kanye, but maybe I did. Fraudulent slip or whatever they call it. You're not going to tell me that the same person Diddy worshiping is the same God that I have. All them demons that Diddy got. You understand what I'm saying? And so with a lot of celebrities, you have to be mindful of that. And then also too, like when you start uncovering Hollywood and understand how it really works in Hollywood, it is looked upon, like frowned upon for you to go and praise God or praise Jesus, or like, you know, like it is really frowned upon, really frowned upon. Like that's not what you're supposed to push. That's not what you're supposed to push at all. So a lot of celebrities, they stray away from it, or they're very tongue-in-cheek, very surface. And so again, when you consider everything that goes on, you then have to ask, well, who are you exactly talking to? Like, who are you talking about? So that's what Tokyo was getting at, because it's not the first time that somebody has said that Beyonce worships the devil, like, or that any celebrity does. You know what I'm saying? So that's the first part. Second part, the Glorilla comment.
Running around and your daughters, y'all praise this big goofy Glorilla. Gorilla for real. Because ain't shit glowing about you, little one. 2 feet tall, a half a pound soaking wet, looking like a 10-year-old boy, jumping up and down like an ignorant ass bitch like that. Clout chasing hoes. They gotta do it. She not gonna do that for you. You a bitch.
And this is where we get into the next part, right? Because 2 months ago, when the whole Jay-Z stuff came out, there was a trend going around. And we're gonna get into it. Me, a Black Star, Most Def Quali. And you hear the song, but I cannot play it. But the J. Cole song, She Knows. And that was playing across so many different videos. And basically, it's alluding to all the dark stuff that's going on, but more so specifically surrounding Beyonce and surrounding Jay-Z. Now, a lot of it is internet fodder, but a lot of it is also like, well, let's read the lyrics right here. Let's read the lyrics to the song. Because, I mean, by now, if you don't understand that a lot of truths is put into the media, then I don't know what to tell you. Movies, TV shows, music, like when people can't outright say what it is that they want to say and they still want to get a message out there, they put it into the art form. And so now a lot of people are like looking at everything that's going on, went back to this J. Cole song, and they're like, oh, wait. Only bad thing about a star is they burn up. Rest in peace to Aaliyah. Rest in peace to Left Eye. Michael Jackson, I'll see ya just as soon as I die. She knows. She knows. She knows. She knows. Right. And then aside from that, there was also this trend right here. I want to thank Beyonce.
If someone actually thanks Beyonce tonight, I will get dressed up and thank.
The Grammy goes to.
And the Grammy goes.
The Grammy.
No. I need to get a video that was out before. Did they delete all the videos?
Everyone is confused after JoJo Siwa said this about Beyonce at an award show. It's King Asante, and let's talk about it. During JoJo Siwa's acceptance speech at the Industry Dance Awards, she thanked Beyonce and said this.
I also have to say thank you to Beyonce, just so that way we keep the dance community safe. Everybody, Beyonce, you got great music. We all love to dance to it. We all love you. Anyways,
It's all about this wild conspiracy, and I feel like you have to be really chronically online to understand this. Basically, there's this internet conspiracy theory that if you
now you hear what he just said, chronically online. That's also another level to it, which is why I said you might not be aware, or it might not be a frequency you tap into, whatever.
think Beyonce or you're not on her good side. It could lead to serious bad luck in your career. People believe that giving Beyonce a shout out and thanking her, them kind of shielding them against any possible drama. And you might have seen tons of videos of celebrities thanking Beyonce after they won an award. The timing of this is interesting because JoJo's comments and all these videos of celebrities come at a time when some fans are linking Beyonce and Diddy to some of his legal troubles, which is definitely not a good look. And you know, somehow this lands on Beyonce's page, which it probably will. I just want to say thank you so much, Beyonce. You are the
okay. Bye, Stan. So you get the point. You get the point. There's so many celebrities that have gotten up and thanked Beyonce, even when it was like the spotlight was on them and it was the middle of their moment in time to shine. They made it about Beyonce, and so I guess that's what you could say. The conspiracy theory started, but a lot of conspiracy theories are conspiracies and theories, and then they turn out to be true years later, after being gaslit and being told, "Oh, none that." There's so many that we can go down a rabbit hole on. Like, okay, so that's that on that. Then next up, she gets to K Dot, Kendrick Lamar, and I was gonna do a separate video on it. I don't know if I care to now. I don't like necessarily repeating myself.
You're dumb. Only best Grammy was Shakira. The rest of that shit was Bama. Kendrick Lamar, go sit the fuck down. You keeping black.
And let me repeat. Let me make something clear. So, with the whole purpose of thanking Beyonce, basically what it means is like, okay, if you don't get up and dedicate your award to Beyonce, or if you don't say thank you, if you don't pay respect, then that's bad karma on your career. Like literally, the powers that be will make it see that you don't thrive in whatever lane you're in. And there's a lot of examples out there where it's like, were they supposed to, you know? So it's not just random conspiracy theories without any type of, I don't want to say proof, but like, it's not just random. Like there are some things that you put together and you go like, oh, now wait a minute. Now this Kendrick Lamar situation.
Beyonce, only best Grammy was Shakira. The rest of that shit was Bama. Kendrick Lamar, go sit the fuck down. You keeping black people separated through color. What they pay you to keep doing this don't have shit? You look foolish as fuck.
There was a tweet that I saved. Let me, what is that? Bookmarks, right? Yeah, bookmarks. There was a tweet that I saved that somebody talked about right here. Okay. It said Kendrick was the most awarded at this year's Grammys with 5 wins. With 5 wins. Somebody else said Kendrick won 0 Grammys for Good Kid, Mad City, but 5 Grammys for a Drake diss. Before we get into that, I want to fact check that. $22 Grammys. So I'm not sure how true that is. Yeah. No. That's, I don't think that's true. Yeah, he has multiple Grammys. He's won Humble, Rap Performance, Rap Song, Best Music Video, Best Rap Album. So he's won before. He's definitely obviously been nominated and he's won before. Okay. But some will call it a humiliation ritual. Some people will call it a humiliation ritual. You know, and I guess you could say it was a lot of that being done, from the girl being nude on the carpet to what's his name, Jaden Smith walking with the castle, because that was symbolic of something. A lot of people feel like the Grammys night was one big humiliation ritual. But when it comes to Kendrick Lamar, now the conversation becomes, okay, well, what's going down at the Super Bowl? Especially when you consider the fact that January 1st, the first attack that we've had was in New Orleans. And then when you look at all of the planes and everything going on with that, let me see if I can find this TikTok, because it does lead to something going down in New Orleans. And so it's like, should we be worried about Kendrick? Especially considering he got all of those Grammys that night, right? That's a lot of power for one person to have, okay? Y'all have seen Beyonce cry year after year after not getting the award. Then this year got the award. A lot of people were like, well, what the hell? And see, here's the thing that I don't like that people do. Stop necessarily automatically jumping to race when people have questions. Because I saw somebody on Twitter like, oh, if you don't understand why Beyonce got the Album of the Year award, then you just racist. You just self-hating. No, bitch. No. Like, how is somebody a COON? Because they're like, well, last year her husband got up on stage bitching about it, bitching about not getting it, and then all of a sudden they get it this year. And then if you look at all the videos that's going around, people were joking about the fact that Blue Ivy was sitting right there, and Blue Ivy being her manager, But Blue Ivy was sitting right there when her name got called, and Beyonce was shocked. Meanwhile, Blue Ivy is like, girl, if you don't get your ass up on stage, that's the whole reason why we here. Because you know these artists don't show up unless they know they're getting an award. That's been rumored for years. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't think it automatically makes you racist or COON if you question what's right in front of your face. Right. And it's a lot of people that don't connect the dots or don't see the similarities between things because, listen, life really isn't that hard. It really isn't that hard. Like, there are a lot of patterns and sequences and just things that line up. And especially when a lot of times things don't line up, but it's a lot of, I don't even know how I'm trying to say it. Sometimes when there's a lot of shit that does not make sense, but it still lines up, there's something there. Right? So there was this TikTok the other day. And it says, me in shock after I realized we had 2 plane crashes this week, one out of Kansas and one out of Philadelphia. But what 2 teams are playing in the Super Bowl? Kansas City and Philadelphia. Now, mind you, Kansas City, Missouri, not the other Kansas City, Kansas. Okay? But same difference. Stay with the point. Me in shock after I realized we had 2 plane crashes this week, one out of Kansas and one out of Philadelphia. But what 2 teams are playing in the Super Bowl? Kansas City and Philadelphia. Okay. And then when you look at the fact that November 1st, we started with a whole New Orleans issue. And, you know, a lot of people on social media question and like, okay, well, when it comes to the New Orleans situation with the Super Bowl, like, how's that going to go? Should we even go? Should it be postponed? When you're looking at all these plane crashes, and then when you look at the fact that the NFL is saying how they're going to have high security at the place, and then when you just look at the inconsistencies or consistencies rather when it comes to the Grammys and Hollywood and things like that, I mean, it's not far-fetched for somebody to be like, either something is going to go down like a T attack or like something major in terms of New Orleans and the Super Bowl, or it could be something against Kendrick at the Super Bowl. Again, there's too many things that line up just in life that you might think is a coincidence, but there are no coincidences, right? There are none. There are none. There are none. Just like there's nothing but plane attacks on our social media. And then you'll have the people that aren't woke or again, don't tap into that frequency or aren't as aware. And they'll be like, well, plane fuck ups always happen. And we're just seeing it a lot more often now because of TikTok. No, bitch. We've had TikTok since 2016, 2020 officially. Get the fuck out of my face. Like the plane crash, it's a lot more often now. We are under an attack. Like you got to be stupid or literally living under a rock if you don't see after January that we are under attack and that World War III is coming. I've only been talking about the last 3 years. So even to relate that back to the whole Tokyo Toni approach, like you have to consider the source, but I think even more so is a lot of people lack discernment, right? Like y'all just hear one thing and take it as gospel. Sometimes it's like, okay, it's okay to hear something and there's a little bit of truth in there, or it's okay to hear something and it's the right message, wrong messenger, but focus on the message. Like it's okay to do that, right? Because a lot of what Tokyo Toni be saying, again, isn't that far off when you really sit back and think about it. But all of the, well, fuck this bitch, and she looked like this, and she looked like a gorilla, all of that might deter you from hearing her actual message. But then again, that's when you have to practice like listening and logical skills and learning how to be, discerning, right? Let's go through these comments. And flying to DC, who almost made the Super Bowl, and the last big plane crash was in Buffalo, who almost made the Super Bowl. Somebody right here says January 1st, New Orleans attack on Bourbon Street. January 29th, flight from Kansas, midair crash. January 31st, plane crash in Philadelphia. Hear me out. Super Bowl in New Orleans, Kansas City versus Philadelphia. May I remind you of last week when we had the whole DC incident? That was a chopper versus a plane, right? And so there's some, let me see if I can find somebody that can explain it better than I can. Right here. My theory, the plane is American Airlines Eagle. The Eagles won. The other plane crashed in Philadelphia, which is Eagles. So the first plane you can say Eagle has fallen. It be too many coincidences. And I can also tell you too, especially when it comes to the Super Bowl, the shit is all scripted anyways. Okay. Because I saw shit from 2022, 2023 before the last Super Bowl that predicted it accurately down to Taylor Swift and Ice Spice. And I saw a script earlier today that was accurately predicting, well, we won't know until after the Super Bowl, but predicting what's to come. It's all a script. So I don't know. I kind of just gave y'all multiple videos in one because I did plan on doing a Kendrick Lamar Super Bowl Should We Be Worried video. And then I did also want to do another video where I talked about the plane crashes and how they're lining up and all the incidents are lining up. But I guess I just gave y'all all three in one. But Tokyo child, again, y'all just have to learn to pick what you need out of what people say. Like literally take what resonates and leave the rest. Leave the rest. Like that's why I don't be having time for none of the shit that people be entertaining, because it's a waste of time. It's a waste of your goddamn energy. Like you sitting here mad and messed up all because she don't like your favorite singer. Girl, did you hear everything else she said though? Because she was dropping gems. Again, and some of it may just be salacious because she simply don't like the person. You understand what I'm saying? Like, again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. That's how we do it in the spiritual community. When we doing tarot readings, we say, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Okay? That's it. But hey, stay tuned for the Super Bowl. Stay tuned for Kendrick Lamar's performance, because I mean, Hollywood is dark, Hollywood is evil. So if you ask me, do I feel like something is going to happen to Kendrick Lamar? If it did, I wouldn't be surprised. If you ask me, do I feel like something is going to happen at the Super Bowl? I mean, I already talked about it, but yes, yes. And if it doesn't, thank God. The real one. Thank God. You understand what I'm saying? Like, none of it would shock me. None of it would shock me. And for the bitches in the back in the Rosa Parks section, now everything of what I said is not what Tokyo Toni was trying to say. I put extra sauce on it because, again, I just did like 3 videos in one. That's it. Okay. So let me know what y'all thought about all that down in the comment box below, child, as if I give a fuck. And definitely make sure that you stream my music as if you give a fuck. I love each and every one of y'all. And each audio. Oh, no, we on camera now. Okay. And look, before I let you go, I am starting a new pod. Oh, not Jayla Luther King, girl. Move out the way. I'm starting a new pod. This He Girl podcast with my best friend. Okay. It's going to be real cute. It's going to be real creative. Saucy Mitch, Saucy Carisha. What's the other people? Pretty V, B Simone. If you like those type of dynamics, girl, go over there, subscribe. T Girl Pod. It's going to be real cute. We still planning everything, and we planning to drop some content very, very soon. So go over there. I'm trying to get that page up. I'm trying to get it up to at least 1,000 subscribers. I know we could do that. Okay, we could do that. So yeah, let me know how you feel down in the comments below. Patreon.com/Santana and TheAtlantaSouls.com to book your personal reading. Bye, ho.
Tell you every time I saw on the bed, none of these bitches is touching. She's a fine. She's a